definitely wasn't trying to be the first on this fight. I wasn't trying to beat anyone to it. I kind of let the dust settle a little bit on this one. I think everybody's kind of taking the same stance, right? It's kind of rinse and repeat on the takes for Canelo versus Charlo. And everybody's saying, oh, Canelo, everybody's saying Charlo ran. Charlo never took any chances. Charlo fought scared. He just went in there for a payday. A lot of things happen when pre-fight hype, right? A lot of things happen where guys are talking and boasting and stating what their mentality is. A lot of people say, oh, I'll die in the ring. A lot of people say, I'll die in the ring. And you can say that all you want, but we don't truly know until you're in there that you're willing to die in the ring. Let me tell you something. I've lied to myself and said that I would die in the ring. I've said that, oh, I'll die in the ring. I'm willing to. Until you are in there, until you are facing shots hitting you upside your head constantly, right? And you have no answer for them. And every time you make a movement or you make an attempt to do something and you face a repercussion for that, you don't know you're willing to die in the ring. Not a lot of guys are willing to go in there and face certainty of defeat or certainty of a knockout. Not a lot of guys. I don't care who they are. They could be the best guys in the world. A lot of problems with like the best guys in the world, and we say, oh, he wouldn't do this. A lot of the best guys in the world have been the best guys in the world for a long time. So that means they haven't faced a lot of pushback. So if you spent a lot of your whole career not facing much pushback, we don't really know who you are when things aren't going your way, right? You got to find that out. But when you haven't faced a lot of pushback, you can say a lot of things. You can say, I'll do this and this, but you never really faced that. I know a lot of guys that say they die in there. And then they start to dance around the ring and make sure they make it to the decision without taking too much damage. I think that Charlo went in there with the intentions to win the fight. I definitely think that. And I don't think that he moved around the ring just because Canelo was bigger and stronger than him. But that was what Canelo was. But it wasn't just that. It was that Canelo was more skilled than him. It was that Canelo had more ring IQ than him. And when you're going to face a bigger, stronger man, which is already a huge disadvantage, right? That's one thing. That's one thing to, you got to take some chances in there. But sometimes you have success. But when you're facing a bigger, stronger man and a man that's more skilled than you and has more ring IQ than you, well, basically you're going into getting knocked out, the certainty of getting knocked out. That's a different thing. Not a lot of people have faced that. Not a lot of people have said, I know I'm gonna get knocked out or put to sleep, but I'm still gonna do it. Not a lot of guys have done that. And what often happens is the smaller man will face a bigger, stronger man, but you'll have more skill than him, or he'll have more speed than him. He'll have more ring IQ than him. So he'll have success early. So you'll say, well, that guy took chances. Even though he got knocked out, he took chances. The reason why he took chances is because he had success. And that success lied to him. And that success had him believing that he could continue doing that. And he kept doing the things that led to success until he was not having success anymore and he was looking at the lights. So that is not the same thing that Charlo was facing. Charlo knew from about the second to third round, this guy's superior to me. He's also bigger than me. He's also stronger than me. And if I truly open up here and blitz him and go all out, he's going to put me to sleep or he's going to put it on me bad. I don't know a lot of guys that faced that and still kept going forward. The one example that people use was Deontay Wilder. That's the truth. Deontay Wilder, no doubt in my mind, he faced it. I think that he knew what the result was going to be, and he still said, I'm going to get whatever I have left in this ring to try to change that. That's one man that faced it. But there's not a lot of guys that would do it. A lot of guys right there, when they get checkmated like that, aren't going in there to be a highlight. They said, I'm checkmated. I know I'm checkmated. It's over. We might still have to go 8 or 10 more rounds, but I know I'm checkmated. That's what happens. Sometimes in boxing, a checkmate happens in the first or second round, third round, and we still have to go to the remaining, but really the fight's over at that point. This fight was over in the second and third round. But we still had to go to the full fight. I don't think Charlo went in there for a payday. I'm sure he signed the fight for a payday, of course. But I don't think he went in there saying, I'm just going to dance around for 12 rounds. I think he had to face reality once he got in there. And once he did, he knew he was checkmated, and that's what he did. He moved around the ring. You could say that your favorite fighter wouldn't do that, but you don't know until he's actually proven it. Deontay Wilder's proven it. These other guys, I haven't seen it yet. You maybe leave some examples in the comments, and then I can go, think about it and we talk about it later. This has been, this is the Walk and Talk, but I think we have to change the name since I'm sitting down now. And people weren't a fan of the Sit and Spit. So we got to see where we go from there. Deuces.